Okay, hello Ace family. In this video I wanted to go over the tape section and then I'd show you a few things with the bucket stuff, but all that's pretty much straightforward. So within the tape section I just wanted to point out a few products to you, just make you aware of everything, just make sure you kind of know a little bit about everything that we've got. So kind of got packaging tape up front, up top, we've got a dispenser for that, and then we have freezer tape. That's real common for like wrapping meat and then labeling it on what that belongs to. We've got carpet tape, and then this is indoor carpet tape, this is indoor outdoor carpet tape, and then some more box tape right here, and then kind of the rest that we have here is mounting tape. Now mounting tape is a double-sided sticky tape that if you want to like put your letters on the outside of your house and you don't want to nail into your house, you can just do that with the mounting tape. There's a lot of different applications for it. There is interior stuff, there is exterior stuff, and most of it is permanent. This right here is like strips of mounting tape, or a sheet I guess, and then there's more mounting tape here, and then they all have different weight capacities on them, and so you just have to look it up. Gorilla makes theirs very obvious. So does the 3M Scotch brand, where you've got 15 pounds and then you've got 30 pounds, but sometimes you need a clear application. If you were to, I don't know, put a thermometer on a window or something, maybe that would be nice to have clear, but that's essentially what those guys are for. Now, the rest of this, we have a large section here dedicated to duct tape, and the good is the Ace brand, nice, inexpensive, it works. The premium is the Gorilla stuff. The Gorilla stuff, they've got fantastic duct tape. We've got super white stuff. We have white, which during like the month of June, a lot of farmers around here are starting their chemigation pumps, maybe into May, but June we start to sell a lot of this. The farmers will put a strip of this on their fertilizer tank so that they can mark it and see where everything's at every single day. So we do a lot of the white stuff, and it works well, it holds up, it's very visible. There's silver, black, all weather. We've got smaller rolls of the Gorilla stuff, and then we have the Ace stuff, of course. Now, the rest of the duct tape here, we have some colors along the bottom. They're Ace brand, you know, white, red, blue, black. We can absolutely order more colors, but that's all we kind of get requests for. And we've got metal repair tape, and so if someone is buying some ducting, like a vent for a bathroom or a stove or chimney or whatever, the metal repair tape will go around that, help to seal it from anything getting out of that vent system, and it is for super high temperature, so that's real common when folks are starting their furnaces and whatnot, especially in the fall, but anytime someone's redoing some piping, they'll usually need some of that. Strapping tape is very tough. You can't cut it and rip it like duct tape, and it's common in packaging, but you need scissors to cut it, but it's very strong tape, reinforced with cloth essentially. And then we're on to painter's tape. So with painter's tape, we've kind of got the Ace is good, we've got the premium blue Ace is better, and then we have the Scotch and frog tape being the highest end options for these. And what makes them high-end options is frog tape actually does a really good job with their packaging on it, that they've got a paint block, paint shield, so it gives you very clean lines whenever you're taping, and that's why you want to pay the money for the frog tape. Scotch brand does very clean lines as well, but that's really the difference. If you look at this package in person, I'm sure it's hard to see on camera there's some blotching that can happen and the lines aren't straight. What you want when you're painting is to not do it twice and have very clean lines, and that's what those are there for. The green on the frog tape is for kind of standard paint. The yellow is for delicate surface paint. So I would say if maybe you're doing stripes in your room, so you did a white coat on it, and now you want to go through with, let's say, blue stripes, or maybe Ace Red. I sure like that color. So if we're going to do Ace Red stripes on this white background, well, you just painted that white wall and then you're going to do stripes a few days later. That would be a good situation where you could use that delicate surface where you just painted, and that even though that paint is dry to the touch, it might be still curing out just a little bit. It might be just a hair weak. So that could be an idea where you might want to use the delicate surface stuff. We've got the frog tape and the bigger rolls, and then the multi-pack, just value pack, saves some money. And then within the Scots, the yellow stuff down here, this is exterior surface tape. So when someone's doing an exterior paint project, this is a great option to recommend to them for exterior taping. So, and then we've got different rolls of paper, different sizes, and then that dispenser right here on the right that goes with that, so that you can cover everything up that you need to with a nice, clean, crisp line. So, as promised, said we'd move into the buckets. Buckets, we've got lids, everything's pretty simple. I just wanted to point out a few things. This bucket lid is pretty cool. It snaps on and it actually unscrews from the bucket. So if you have to get in and out of a bucket but you want a good seal, this ring will stay on the lid of a 5-gallon bucket, and then the rest of it can be screwed on or off, or however you need to do it. And then we've got the paper buckets. That's a great recommendation for the cheap buckets. We've got this paint shield right here, and a lot of folks know what it's for, but I just thought it would be a good idea to talk about it. Look at that, broken bucket. What are the odds? Okay, so if you're painting with a 5-gallon bucket, this rack is meant to go in there so that you can dip your brush in it, and then you can continue on rolling. It's meant to be kind of dipped inside to help give you something to roll against to coat your roller as you're painting. So that's the purpose of that. Otherwise, we've got some bigger paint pails with Purdy in the paintbrush section, but a lot of folks like these too. We've got the liners for them and whatnot too. Just great little dip your paintbrush, paint, not have to go for refills to a bigger bucket or bigger portion there. We do have head socks, shoe booties. This is similar to the metal deal, just the metal grate for a 5-gallon bucket, just for a 1-gallon bucket. We've got the cone strainers here for the paint strainers, 1-gallon and 5-gallon strainers, and then a 10-pack of the booties, which those should be together on the hook. So we're going to change that after this video, because that doesn't make any sense. We've got cheesecloth right here. The folks needing cheesecloth will ask for it specifically by name. Then the paint coveralls are just on top. So hopefully that's a good overview. And as always, ask if you have any questions.